Hello everyone, this is my horrible predictions for Impact Wrestling's Slammiversary 2011. Essentially I'm just going to go through essentially the matches for the night, and I'm going to just predict who the winner will be based off the storylines that have been going on. You have the X Division title match, which is Abyss versus Kazarian versus Brian Kendrick. This should be a fun match. Hopefully, Kaz and Kendrick will be doing most of the ring work, but I have a feeling they'll be double teaming Abyss and then eventually going after each other. I still feel like Abyss will be winning this match. It would be good for this storyline that he's trying to destroy the X Division to continue on to Destination X, which is next month, and having him have the title, and then possibly someone from the X Division taking that title at that point in time. So I feel Abyss will be winning this match essentially on that reason alone. You have Alex Shelley and James Storm. Alex Shelley is replacing Robert Roode as the tag champs versus the British Invasion. The tag titles are on the line. This one could go one of two ways, and I'm probably going to go with, I'm going to go with one of them. You can have Shelley and Storm win the match, and then continue with, and then allow Robert Roode to come back when they're done with the shoulder injury storyline. Or what I'm going to go with, you're going to have the British Invasion win, cause a rift between Alex Shelley and James Storm. They lose a little respect for each other, and then eventually both their partners come back in and they start a feud up with the Motor City Machine Guns and Beer Money. So that's my thoughts on where it's going to go. I think the British Invasion will win this match and they'll go that route, but honestly both ways would probably actually work in the end for what you want to get done. You have... Sorry, clearing my throat. You have Mickie James versus Angelina Love for the Knockouts title. And honestly, I don't think there's really too much to talk about. There wasn't too much interaction outside of the initial attack by Angelina Love to Mickie James and then the tag match this week. I think Mickey's going to win this one. I don't feel like they're going to take the title off of her too soon yet. And yeah, Mickey's going to win this in my mind. You have Matt Morgan and Scott Steiner. Nothing too much here. Both of them won a world title shot somewhere down the road. This is a match that could help out in that. I feel Matt Morgan will win this one just simply because Steiner doesn't have too much of a problem putting people over. So that's more or less why I'm thinking Matt Morgan will actually win this match. You have Samoa Joe versus Crimson. This is essentially Crimson, who's the undefeated guy now, versus the guy who was undefeated for the longest time in the past. I feel like they're going to continue the undefeated streak of Crimson. He'll either win this match cleanly or he'll win this match via DQ of some kind. But Crimson will more than likely win this match coming up tomorrow night, and then continue his undefeated storyline further on down the road. I don't know who they're going to have beat him, but I don't think it's going to be Samoa Joe in the end. You have AJ Styles and Bully Ray, last man standing match. Should be a fun match. They've actually done an extremely good job of this storyline over the past few months. This one might end this storyline, or it might even continue it, but I feel that AJ Styles will be winning this match, mostly because most of the time over the last few months, Bully Ray's had the one-up on AJ, so it's probably time for AJ to have the one-up on him. So AJ, I feel, will win this match. They might continue the feud after the pay-per-view. They might end it after the pay-per-view as well. Who knows on that aspect. You have Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett. This feud's been going on for 6 months. I think everybody knows exactly what's been going on with it. It's time for it to end. It's for Kurt Angle's Olympic gold medal and the #1 contendership to the TNA title. Kurt Angle's going to win this match hands down. It's much like last month when they brought in China to do the tag match. It's time for Kurt Angle to go over, and it's time for this feud to end. And right now, the only way for this feud to really end is for Kurt Angle to go over on Jeff Jarrett. So my feelings is Kurt Angle will win this match. Last match they have for the night is the TNA, or not TNA anymore, but the Impact Wrestling Championship, which is I think they're calling it the Impact Wrestling Championship. I'm not sure. I know they're calling themselves Impact Wrestling now, which is going to be Sting versus Mr. Anderson. Honestly, I feel that with the focus that Sting puts on Hogan so much, they can play the storyline that he's not putting too much focus on Mr. Anderson, and he'll win this match, and that's where I'm thinking they're going. I think Mr. Anderson will win this match and go on and have the title for who knows however long, because we've seen Sting and Angle before. I mean, we've seen Anderson and Angle as well, but we haven't seen it as much. And I feel that next month that's what they're going to be doing, is having Angle versus the champion. And I feel that it being Mr. Anderson versus Sting would probably be a far better match than Sting versus Angle at this point in time. So I feel like they'll go with Anderson, and yeah, that's pretty much where I think they're going to go with all the matches for the night. Thank you for watching my horrible predictions, and have a nice day.